Hey guys, Kmanrocks199842 here for my 7th Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a RU battle for you against hold on, I gotta check the name. KHDW5911. Yeah, it's a mouthful. It's in the title, so you guys will see it in the title. But yeah, it was a good RU battle, and it was a lot of fun to play. It was kind of a long one, but it was still fun. I was challenged by Kalen. So he's going to lead off with his Hariyama, and I'm going to lead off with my Steelix. Now, the Steelix's purpose is to set up stealth rocks and maybe get some damage in on the other lead. So he's going to start out by going out with Fake Out. And that's going to do, relatively nothing. But it will flinch me on my first turn. So that kind of sucks. And this one's probably going to be 2 parts too, just like the first one against Tank. He's going to get burned by Flame Orb for Guts. And then he's going to go for the close combat on me, which is going to do quite a bit. I know it doesn't kill me, but I believe I barely live. I live with 24 health, which barely allows me to get my Stealth Rocks up. Which is good because the Stealth Rocks were really important to me throughout this game. And then next turn, I believe he switches, actually. I don't think he stays in. I know my Steelix is still alive. Let's see. Yeah, he takes that Hariyama and he goes into his Galvantula here. While I go for the Earthquake. Oh no, I go for the Toxic here, which lets me poison the Galvantula, which is also good throughout the future. I'm going to get some Lefties recovery, so slowly I'm getting more health back. I think eventually, actually I think this turn is the turn that Galvantula just kills me off. Yeah, so Galvantula just kills me off now with Energy Ball. And that's going to be it for my lead Steelix. He did his job, he set up the Stealth Rocks and he poisoned the Galvantula, and that's all I could ask from him. So Galvantula's going to take some toxic damage, and I'm going to bring in my Medicham now. This wasn't a very good matchup for me. He withdraws his, his Galvantula and goes into a Slowking. This is problematic for me. I go for the high jump kick, and this is where all my pain comes from. I miss, and so I crash down. And I lose half of my health, and that really sucks. And next turn, I believe, or is it this turn? Yeah, next turn I go for the Zen Headbutt, which does a little bit of damage. Not a lot to Slowking. It does about a half, I guess, maybe less. And he goes for the Thunder Wave here, which is going to paralyze my Medicham. And I don't want this thing dying yet, just in case it has something that I need to beat with high jump kick. So, I recall Medicham, if it'll get that fast. Yeah, I recall Medicham, and I go into my Roselia. This is a trooper. This is a trooper right here. So, as Slowking goes for the Slack Off, which is going to heal him back up to full health. I think I'll go for the Giga Drain on this first turn, while he's, oh no, he doesn't switch. I thought he switched. So, I go for the Giga Drain, and it does quite a bit of damage, I believe. No, actually. I'm all confused now. I recorded this a while. I played this a while ago before I'm recording. So he's going to go for the Psychic, and that's going to do a lot. But Roselia does live from a crit. And I know I'm not going to be able to live much longer. I do go for another Giga Drain here. Which gives me some health back. Which is really good. Yeah. I get enough health back where I can live another Psychic. I believe I live another. I know I live another Psychic. What am I talking about? I get enough health back where I can live another Psychic, and here I go for the Rest, which is perfect. This is what helped me keep Roselia alive. He withdraws his Slowking here and goes into his Clefable, which is one of the reasons why I saved Medicham, while I rest, which heals me all the way back up. I wouldn't know what his thoughts are because he wasn't talking to me during this. We weren't talking at all. But it was still a fun match. I get all my health back. I'm asleep. I don't know why he called in his Clefable. But now he goes back into Hariyama. I think maybe he misclicked on Clefable last turn. So I'm still asleep, and I'm gonna be asleep for a while. He's gonna go, I don't know what he goes for. He goes for the fake out here. It really doesn't matter because I'm asleep anyways. So maybe on the off chance that I woke up. It does do quite a bit of damage, but I'm still asleep anyways. I don't remember what he goes for here. I think I go first because I wake up, and I go for Sludge Bomb, which doesn't kill him, like with burn damage. It might kill him with burn damage, and he goes for Stone Edge, but he misses. No, it doesn't kill him with burn damage, but it gets really close. Now he goes for the Bullet Punch. I think we had a speed tie, because we switched off. And now I go for Sludge Bomb, and that's going to take out his lead, Hariyama. So that was good. I didn't know if that thing was going to be a pain, but it turned out not to be. So now he's going to go back into his Galvantula here. I don't really know why. I call back Roselia now, and I go into my Jinx, which was a giant misplay on my part, because here he goes for the Bug Buzz, which is going to one-hit KO my Jinx, which is really bad, because I could have used it on one of the Pokemon that he has not revealed yet. And if I had my Jinx, I probably would have won this battle. God, I gave it away, didn't I? I lost this battle. Anyway, alright, now I'm going to send in my Slowking. And I'm going to finish it off. Well, he's going to go for Bug Buzz, which does a decent amount, about half, I guess. Yeah, it does about half damage. 3/4, actually. And I'm just going to finish him off with Psychic here. And that's going to be the end of the Galvantula. I got a useless crit there. But yeah, that's going to be the end of Galvantula. So I wonder who he sends in next. I don't even remember. Oh, here he sends in his Druddigon. And this is what I really needed Jinx for. This Druddigon gave me a whole bunch of trouble. So it goes for Sucker Punch, and I finally figured out what that thing does. I finally read the description on that. So if you guys watched my last video where I was complaining about Sucker Punch, I finally figured out what it did. It only hits if somebody hit you with the direct move before it. So that makes sense now. So, I don't know why, but he would draw out his Druddigon, and he's going into his Clefable. I don't really understand why. I go for the Scald here anyways. And that's going to do very little to Clefable, because it's really defensive. Aryu's a fun tier. Kind of just getting off the topic there. Aryu's a fun tier to play, because there's a lot of cool Pokemon that aren't used a lot. So Clefable's going to go for Protect here. And I don't remember what I go for. I go for Thunder Wave, and it's going to block Thunder Wave. And now that it knows that I have Thunder Wave, it doesn't want to stay in for that. I don't understand why, though, because it has Heal Bell. So, I know it's going to switch now. So, I go for Thunder Wave again, and I'm kind of wondering what it's going to switch to. I think it's going to be Druddigon. But he ends up going into his own Slowking. And I do get the Thunder Wave off on that. So now his Slowking is paralyzed. So if we have a little Slowking war, I'm going to be faster, which means I'm probably going to win. So, which is exactly what we have here. I go for the Psychic, I believe. Oh no, I recall my own Slowking, and I bring out Roselia here. And he's going to go for the Scald, which is going to do pretty much nothing to my Roselia, because it's very resilient. It's not a water type, it's a grass type. I do get burned from Scald, though, but that's not really going to matter, because Rest will cure that anyway, which I do go for this turn. At least I would hope I would go for Rest this turn. I know it stayed alive. So I go for Rest this turn, and that's going to heal off the burn, and it's going to give me all of my health back. Rest is a very convenient move. I like using it on Snorlax and Roselia and Roserade and stuff like that. So he's going to go for the Psychic here, and that's going to do actually quite a bit of damage to my Roselia. And now that I know that it's super effective, because I forgot I was half Poison type, I know I don't want to stay in just as my Grass type. So I switch Roselia out, and I'm going to send in Tangrowth here. Tangrowth's actually pretty strong. Not defensively, but it's very offensively strong. As you can see here from a Psychic, it does about half damage. Just on a normal Psychic. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, he's going to take out his Slowking now and go into his Sand Slash as I go for the Leaf Storm, which is going to one-hit KO that Sand Slash. I think that Sand Slash was his Rapid Spinner, so that's good. I was able to get that one-hit KO with Leaf Storming on it. Or else maybe he would have, my Stealth Rocks would have been in vain. That's good. So like I said, I one-hit KO that Sand Slash as it goes down. Oh, God, these are still so slow. And I'm going to have to cut this into 2 parts. So, it's going to be the end of the first part. So, I'll see you later, guys.